you should know that I've got you on my mind, your secret admirer. I've been watching you. At night, I think of you. I want to be.
Nurse, where is my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maiden head at 12-year-old, I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird, God forbid. Where's this girl? What Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered of thou's hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
And yet to my teen be it spoken, I have but 4, she's not 14. How long is it now to Lamastide?
A fortnight and odds day.
Even or odd of all days in the year, come commas eve at night, shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God, she was too good for me. But as I said, on Lamma's eve, at night shall she be 14, that shall she marry. I remember it well, 'tis since the earthquake, how 11 years, and she was weaned, I never shall forget it. Of all the days of the year, upon that day, for I had then laid warm wood to my dug. Sitting in the sun under the dug house wall, my lord and you were then at Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brain. Wilt thou not, Jule, and by me hold him? The pretty wretch left crying and said, to see now have a jest shall come about. I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it. Wilt thou not, Jule? Quoth he, and pretty fool, it stinted and said,
Enough of this, I pray thee thy peace.
Yes, madam, yet I cannot choose, but laugh to think it should leave, crying and say, and yet, I warrant, it had upon brow a bump as big as a young cockerel's stone, a perilous knock, and it cried bitterly, Yea, quoth my husband, fallest upon thy face. Thou wilt fall backward when thou comest to age. Wilt thou not, Jule? It stilted and said, I.
And stint thou too, nurse, say I.
Peace I have done. God mark thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe their ear I nursed, and I might live to see them married once. I have my wish.
Mary. That Mary is the very theme I come to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I not dream of.
An honor? Were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hardest sucked wisdom from thy teat.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers by my count. I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus, if a brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, such a man as all the world, why he's a man of wax.
Verona summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith a very flower.
What say you can the love of a gentleman? The night you shall behold him at our feast, read o'er the volume of a young Paris face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in the fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lies in the sea, and the much pride, for fair without the fair within to hide. The book of many eyes doth share the glory that the gold clasp locks in the golden story. You shall share all of the doth possesses, but having him, making yourself no less.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up, you call. My young lady asked for. The nurse cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight.
We follow thee, Juliet, the county stays.
Go, girl, seek happy nights to happy days.
At night, I